With all the wildness in the world today, there's one simple question fans probably need to ask themselves. Did the coronavirus save the Marvel Universe? Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we're going to have a little talk about Marvel Studios. But first, we wanted to remind everybody, if you're looking for a place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in these characters we love, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Well, if you're anything like me, you started to grow pretty impatient with the lack of superhero content news. Yeah, we've been getting stories here and there, but basically all the news we've gotten has been delays. Now recently, some restrictions have started to lift, and you're starting to hear more and more stories of people headed back to work. This should be good news for us all, meaning we're going to start to get scoops, stories, updates, and all the information that we got so used to for so long. But there is a basic question you should ask yourself. How ready are you for that superhero content? I bet you're pretty ready, aren't you? Well, there's a reason for that. It's because you haven't gotten any. And the coronavirus pretty much stole it from all of us. Now, last year, Marvel Studios had the biggest year ever. Avengers Endgame took the top box office spot ever and closed off a 23-film arc. And with Sony Pictures, they released a follow-up, Spider-Man Far From Home, that was the first Spider-Man movie to also break $1 billion. Now, after the spectacle that was Marvel 2019, how are they going to follow that up? Well, at the beginning of this year, we had Black Widow and the Eternals coming our way, neither of which was carrying a lot of hype. And then Marvel Studios expanded into Disney+, adding a full library of television series, including live action and animated features. Later on top of this, Jeff Loeb leaves Marvel, and we see Marvel TV and Marvel Comics, basically all things Marvel, moved under Kevin Feige. Now let's think about this for a minute. Kevin Feige has gone from a guy who was managing 2 to 3 movie releases a year, now to a guy that has 2 to 3 movies and 4 to 5 series, all in a very short period of time. The real pressure of high expectations following Avengers Endgame, to me, has put Marvel Studios in a pretty tough spot. And quite honestly, the hype for Black Widow was not seeming to build fast enough to come anywhere near to maintaining that level of energy. Fast forward to now. Everything's been canceled or moved around. We've got no news for a really long time. And we're not even really sure if Black Widow is going to meet its upcoming release date. So how does this play to the advantage of Marvel Studios? Well, quite honestly, they had so many balls in the air, I really don't think it was probably being handled well behind the scenes. That many moving parts is incredibly difficult to keep up with, and an expansion at this pace is not an easy task at all. I actually really think these delays will probably play to their advantage. Creativity can't really be rushed, and Marvel had multiple scripts going for series and movies all at the same time. Everyone being able to step back, take a breath, before moving forward again is nothing but good for that side of the ball. Now on the fan side of the ball, we've been months without any real content. If you're a fan of the DC Universe, we've got some Doom Patrol and some Harley Quinn, but basically we've been superhero-less for almost 4 months now. This means fans are hungry, and more than a little ready for anything that'll come their way. I can't wait to see the Doom Patrol numbers. I'm sure they're going to be really high, and quite honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing The Boys Season 2. I think this will help put Marvel Studios back in control of some of their hype that they really need to maintain the level of expectations that that company has. I don't think Black Widow was probably going to fare as well as many hoped. And now that we've had to wait and fans are eager for some new content, that hopefully translates into more money for Marvel. Even if it doesn't, this delay has given Kevin Feige and his massively expanded new roster of team players all get on the same page and get organized. We all know Marvel Studios has been successful because they had a plan. And it seemed like for the last couple of months, leading up to this health crisis, Marvel was in pure rush mode. Now, Anthony Mackie has recently had some really positive things to say about working on the set of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So it sounds like these are being treated like full feature films and given the proper attention that they need. But in any case, I think Kevin Feige having more time to organize his troops, his plans, and get it all solidified will only prove beneficial to us fans. So what do you guys think? Do you think the delays the worldwide health crisis caused will parlay into some serious advantages for Marvel Studios? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.